I know I'm a little late, but I'm going to teach you new Gorilla Tag players how to play. Number one. I'll show you. Number one. Number one is stop running like this. It's never going to get you anywhere. You want to do this. Keep your hands parallel to the ground. It'll make you go quicker and be able to avoid and move quicker. Okay, next thing, come to these two planks called double walls. Now, first thing you're gonna learn with this is you wanna hug the wall and throw yourself up. Hug the wall, throw yourself upwards and towards it. Because if you throw yourself just upwards, sometimes you'll you'll go back and then you can't grab it again. Usually, and also in order to get past each list, you wanna make a big circle and make a giant circle to get past there. To get past them, because you could get stuck on them like this. And then you kind of like you can, I don't really know how to explain it, but I used to get stuck on these when I was new. Yeah, see, like that. Like if you like put your hand through here, and then you pinch climb up, you like can't. It'll like screw you up. So yeah. Next thing is wall bouncing. What you want to do is you want to start by hitting your hand really hard. So you can get up right about here, and then you want to chuck yourself upwards and diagonal. If you feel yourself going backwards, just try to push forwards by angling your hands like this. If you're going to push forward, angle your hands like that and push backwards. Not too much backwards, but backwards enough to where you could stay inside the middle. And once you get good at it, you could go fast, maybe out of Lucio. But it's really depends on how fast you learn it. Okay, next thing is this juke right here. J-Man created it. It's called the slide juke. So your arm doesn't have a hitbox. You can just phase through anything. So what you want to do, you want to jump, slide your arm through, and you're right about here, you want to swing yourself and chuck yourself over the slide. When it's in fast motion, it's something like this. You see what I mean? It's pretty effective if you're just starting and you're trying to outrun another new player. It's really useful because they won't know how to do it. Okay. Now we're gonna spin back around. Now, actually, I should probably teach you something else first. Now, we're gonna go back to running here for a second. Now, another run you can do instead of just doing this is called the funny run. Just pretend like you're chopping like carrots or something, and then make sure your hands go like that, like they twist all around. I don't know, it just makes you go faster, I guess. So yeah, that's how you do that. Next, we're gonna go to city. Now, over in city is where you're gonna start to learn your first real wall mechanic called wall climbing. Now, wall climbing, you just want to jump and throw yourself to the other wall like you did that wall bouncing thing on the doubles. But instead of going straight the other way, you want to go on an angle. You kind of want to go on an angle and go like this. And throw yourself upwards and diagonal just like you would for that. Because it'll do the same exact thing. One thing I recommend is look each way you're going to jump every time. That's a way to start. Once you get good at it, you could just look straight up and do it. And these walls are pretty perfect to do it on because they're perfectly 90 degrees. But once you get into forest, then there'll be a little tougher of circles or like angles, because the angles will be less narrower. They'll be more wide. Alright. I don't know, after you learn wall climbing, you're just like, alright, well, if I can wall climb to those blue walls are called slippery, by the way. The pinkish red ones are called the red walls. Now, red walls are pretty hard to get to. I can do it, but it's kind of hard. It takes a lot of time to practice because slippery walls are meant to not be bypassed. They're not meant to be ran on, but a lot of people do it in the game. So, I mean, I don't really think it matters. Now, you're wondering, like, once I get up to these and I can't wall climb anymore, what am I supposed to do? Now, what you're supposed to do is this thing called wall running. Now, wall running, you kind of want to, instead of chucking yourself toward, you kind of want to, like, instead of, it's kind of hard to explain, but instead of going straight up, you want to throw yourself forward, catch the wall, forward, catch the wall, forward, catch the wall, because your hand sticks for about half a second. So if you utilize that, you could just throw yourself forward on the wall. Like that. And then once you get good at it, you could like go a lot higher. Once you get good, you can touch the walls. So. And then, yeah. So, and also you could do it with the other hand as well. I'm not as good as on the other hand, but I could still do it. So, yeah. Oh, another thing I need after I do this wall tutorial. Next thing is verticaling. Actually, vertical and Lucio, I'll teach in another video. It'll be in my advanced tutorial video. I'll make that soon. I'll make that in like a couple days. I'll make an advanced tutorial for when you get all these skills down. Next thing I need to teach you is called bear climbing. You could do it over by stump. Here, I'll rotate over there. Now this is called stump, or yeah. So if you want, so bear climbing is when you're just doing this. And it's really useful for when you're scaling a tree. So, cause like, look, you have to do this, boom, 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 boom. See, it's really useful, and you can pinch climb up and go on the top. Oh crap. It's very simple, but it's very difficult at the same time. It really depends on your hertz. I suggest 60 hertz because that's what I play on. I'm pretty good, so that's what I usually play on. Y'all don't have to, but so. All right. Now. Next thing I'm going to teach you is branching. Now, one easy place to do it is, where was I going to show? This one, right here, this branch, because it's easy to get to. You can jump from this branch, jump, branch. Now, every tree is the same, just rotated. So, see how you see these three branches? That one, this one, this one, and this one? That's what you call scaling. Once you scale up these three, you could scale. Now, another way you could scale, instead of going on that branch after you hit here, you could go up here to this, up here, boom, to that one, and then go up, boom, pinch climb up, and get on top of the tree. Now, that's to get on top of the tree. If you want to create a route, and a route is a series of branches you go on to escape a lava monkey. For example, something like this. Oh, I missed, but you get the gist. Branching is just a series of branches that you go on to escape a lava monkey, and they can be creative and made all up by yourself. Now, one thing I should say about branching is you're not going to get it right away. Trust me. Neither the same thing with wall running and wall climbing. It's going to take practice. Ground, you can probably get that down in a few. But I would suggest learning branching and walls, because not a lot of people at your skill level are going to know how to do that. So if you can learn that, then you'll be in golden shape to destroy everybody in your skill level. They'll all be calling you cheaters. They'll be probably calling you cheaters, but I don't like get accused of cheating when people are new. Because when it was December 25th, and I was on Gorilla Tag, and when all y'all got your new Oculuses, I did not get accused of cheating once, surprisingly, even though I'm pretty good. So, I really think that's it for my normal tutorial on how to do everything. Oh, wait, let me teach you how to scale stump. That's a big thing. Right before we get. So, you want to jump here. You want to grab and pinch climb up this, because you're not going to learn how to vertical yet. Once you learn how to vertical, then you could just do this. Boom. And then once you get up here, you want to throw yourself, hit off this like you're going to wall run, or just wall climb and onto this branch. And you want to jump really high. I didn't stick. You want to jump high, and you want to use this and then jump to this branch. Like you wall run off that onto this branch. Like this is another wall. And then you jump and grab. And you jump, swing your arm around, and throw yourself up. And then from here, you can just kind of like run across this big branch. I'll show you a route that I have. It's a high branch route to get away from, just to chill out, just in case if you just got done running with some lava monkeys. Rotate down the treehouse, past that target, wall run, grab this. Maybe hit a little Lucio, jump onto this branch, boom. Slip slap off there, and yeah. So that's really a way you can kind of rotate. You could probably rotate her all around the map if you don't slip slap up there off that. A slip slap is basically where you hit your hand hard off the slippery walls, and it'll give you some sort of a speed boost to make you go flying off the wall. I'll try to show you an example. Red walls gives you even more of a speed boost. So, and when you don't know what a speed boost is, when you have that red rock monkey, when you join a code with three or less people, then it will be something called a rock monkey. Rock monkey has a really good speed boost, but it's not good for branching at all. It's only good for walls and ground. So if you're playing against one, you should probably go on branches. They're not going to be able to branch with that thing unless they get a lucky cutoff. So slap, you just kind of just slap off, and then you'll just land however hard you slap. Like, you'll land further and further every time the harder you slap. See, I landed even further. I landed on that branch, now I'm down here farther. It really depends how hard you smack the wall. So I think that is it for my basic ground tutorial. And if you need anything, let me know in the comments. I'll be in my fan code, Void, if you don't already know. So let me know if you need anything in the comments. Have a good day. Happy New Year.